Assalamualaikum guys, this is Tanbir Ahmed Tridoy. Today we are going to talking about remote job and working system. It is an app which is based on Flutter platform and it can be run into Android, iOS as well as desktop. We all know unemployment is the biggest problem in Bangladesh nowadays. So the remote job can solve this problem because during the COVID-19 people are familiar with the term of work from home. It is efficient and cost effective. Remote job is the future, but in Bangladesh there are not any particular app or website for this. There are multiple international apps like Fiverr, Upwork. They can cut a huge amount and payment procedure is not so friendly for us. So we mainly focus on the freelancer and unemployment person who have been well qualified and the company or the client give post for the work. Anyone who is eligible can apply and the buyer will admit him for the specific work. Okay. A remote job is a job where the job facility are not depend on a physical location. It can be done from anywhere of the world. It refers to a style of working that allow individual to work from anywhere outside of a traditional office setting. Remote job works provides a flexibility to the employee to define their works hour and create a suitable balance between their personal and professional lives. Motivation. What is the motivation we build this app? Attractive software design, compatible with all device, cost efficient, dedicated support and require less manpower. Job search method. In our app you can simply click, then review, then apply and then pray for the job. That means you can simply click into the app and then review what type of job you need, then apply it and pray for the job. It is as simple as see. Here are three types of module in our app: admin, buyer and seller. Admin will manage the payment procedure between the buyer and the seller. That means he is the medium from buyer to seller. He take payment from buyer and make payment to the seller. Okay, let's come to buyer. Buyer is the recruiter of the system. He has the facility for posting different kind of job. He also can set the requirement and skill what is needed. Here is the features of the buyer. He can registration, he can resume search by salary, job type, experience and qualification. This is support mass mailing, job posting, resume status, CV download and save. Seller. Seller is the job seeker who can find their desired job by contact with buyer. Here is the feature of the seller: registration, job, apply for job, resume upload, email, photograph upload, search job by category and keywords, review facility for job seekers. Okay, we use here spiral model in SDLC. Spiral model starts with a small set of requirements and goes through each development phase for those set of requirements. The software engineering term adds functionality for the additional requirement in every increasing spiral unit. The application is ready for the producer phase. That means if you build a project, then you can plan it better, then you can apply it in your project. Okay, let's go to ear diagram. Here is our ear diagram. Here you can see buyer will give job post and he can include job title, salary, skill requirement, experience, and image. Then if the seller is interested, then he can apply for job post. If the buyer recruit him, then the seller complete his works. If he complete his works, then the buyer will payment to the admin and admin will pay to the seller. Here there is no communication between buyer and seller. Admin is the medium through the payment. Okay, what is the advantage of our remote job and working system? Freedom and flexibility, cost saving, save time, work balance, location independent, and less communicate stress. There are some challenges in our app, which is collaborating and communication, stay motivated, overcome loneliness, distance at home, ensuring reliable internet connection. Testing. Here we use three type of testing, which is unit testing. Unit by unit we test this app. Then we black box testing. Black box testing means we give this app to the local people. They use this app and found no kind of error. Then white box testing. We test this app as programmer, and we test this app several times. Then the system implementation. Here is two type of module in our apps, buyer and seller. If you click buyer and seller, it will redirect it to this page where you can log in. If you are not signed up, then you can sign up with name, email, qualification, working experience, your address and password. Okay, if you are signed up, then this type of this is your profile page, and you can the buyer can post job which is Android development, Flutter development, all kind of jobs the buyer can post. If he post, then the seller can see this, which is the description, salary, qualification, experience required. It is the job field where the buyer can post job title, description, salary, email, phone number, qualification, skills, experience. If he post, then the seller can see it. The seller can also see search different kind of job here. This is the payment procedure of our app. We use here Stripe payment. Okay, this is a simple representation of video of our apps. You can see it. First, you go to our app. Here is the splash screen in front of us. Okay, then we get start. Then we see two types of module, buyer and seller. If we go to the sign up, then we will here enter our name, email, qualification, working experience, and email, password. Okay, after inserting it, we will sign up. If we enter less than 6 character, there will occur any error. If we sign up, then it is our home page where you can here is a drawer and you can see your profile here. Not only that, you will it is our about us of our app, and here is the job. You can post here job. For example, we need Flutter developer, and then here is the description. We can enter it, and the salary, the email, and the phone number. And you can enter also your qualification and skill required, and then enter minimum experience required. Then you can simply add an image. Okay, then if you press post button, it will add here. It will add here, and if we go there, we can see the description of this. And you can also feedback the seller, what type of seller he is. Then if we here we can see the feedback page. Okay, then if we log out it and go to the seller panel. Okay, if we enter wrong password, it will say the password is wrong. And then if we see here the job post appear here, and he can simply see this, and here he can email, and he can drop his or her CV here. Not only that, he can contact with pressing call, and it is not randomly. The buyer enter his email, and there and it is the payment procedure. We use Stripe payment, and Stripe payment support Visa card and different type of international card. Okay, if we pay here, the payment is successfully. And if we go to the stripe.com, okay, we can go to stripe.com and Stripe, and we can see that the payment is done. Here is the payment is done successfully, and we can see its description from where it is done. And you can see your profile here. The seller can see here their profile here. Okay, and not only that, here we can see that if we search any job type, we can search, and here after pressing delete, there will be the job post will be deleted. The buyer can simply delete it. And if we search any job, you can just simply write it, and it will be appear, and you can email, call, or payment here. EARNER app will help the unemployment people to get their desired job. Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone. Keep supporting TechBD for you, and if it is helpful, please subscribe to my channel. Assalamu alaikum.